Are you ready to experience the next level of smartphone technology? Brace yourself because Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 is on its way. Samsung is all set to take the smartphone world by storm once again with its upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 5. The foldable phone revolutionized the mobile industry, and it seems Samsung is determined to keep the momentum going. With the success of its previous models, the expectations for the new foldable device are sky high. And if the rumors are anything to go by, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 is going to be a game changer. So, let's dive into what we know so far about the incredible piece of technology. If you're eagerly awaiting the release of Samsung's latest foldable phone, the Galaxy Z Fold 5, you're not alone. Samsung has a reputation for launching its foldable phones in August, but this year might be different. According to a report by The Elec, Samsung might be planning to launch the Z Fold 5 2 or 3 weeks earlier than usual. That means we could see the phone as early as July. Looks like we won't have to wait long to get our hands on the latest foldable device from Samsung. But wait, there's more. Another report by The Elec suggests that Samsung might not have high expectations for the Z Fold 5 and its flip phone counterpart, the Z Flip 5. Apparently, Samsung has set a target of 10 million units for the phones, but only 2 million units of the Z Fold 5 are expected to be released. That's a drastic cut from previous years, but we're not worried. We're sure Samsung has its reasons, and it won't affect the quality of the phone. So, what can we expect from the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 in terms of features and specs? Well, let's dive in. One of the biggest changes we can expect is in the design. The Galaxy Z Fold 5 is rumored to have a teardrop-style hinge that will ensure the two sides of the display close flat on top of each other when the device is folded. Not only that, but this device change is expected to reduce the appearance of the display crease. No more unsightly wrinkles in the middle. Plus, we might see some new color options, including beige, black, and light blue, or as Samsung will likely call them, cream, phantom black, and blue. The screen size is expected to remain the same as the previous model, with a 6.2-inch outer display and a 7.6-inch inner screen. However, the bezels could be smaller, which means even more screen real estate to play with. And if that's not enough, Samsung has been showing off a prototype display called the Flex In and Out that can fold both inwards and outwards. While it hasn't been confirmed, there's a chance that such a screen could be on the Galaxy Z Fold 5. That would be a game changer. We don't have any official word on the specs yet, but we can expect the latest and greatest from Samsung. A Snapdragon processor is likely, and we might even see a 5G option. Battery life should also be improved, and we're hoping to see some upgraded camera features as well. And speaking of specs, let's take a look at rumored specs. Well, for starters, it's rumored to feature the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC. That's a pretty powerful chip that should make for a smooth and speedy experience. Plus, it's always exciting to see what new performance benchmarks the latest chipset can hit. In terms of size, things get a little confusing. The Pixel, a Vietnamese website, claims that the Galaxy Z Fold 5 will be slightly taller than its predecessor, with unfolded dimensions of 158.5 by 128.5 by 6.5 millimeters and folded dimensions of 158.5 by 67.5 by 14.5 16 millimeter. But Ice Universe, a reputable tipster, says that the phone will measure 154.9 by 67.1 by 13.4 millimeters when folded, and 154.9 by 129.9 by 6.3 millimeters when unfolded. Who to believe? It's hard to say at this point, but we'll keep an eye on both sources. One thing we do know for sure is that the Galaxy Z Fold 5 will likely retain the same 7.6-inch inner screen as its predecessor. That's a big display that should be great for multitasking and enjoying media. And according to Ice Universe, the phone will be IP68 certified for water and dust resistance, which is always a nice touch. Now let's talk cameras. The Galaxy Z Fold 5 is rumored to feature a 108-megapixel main shooter, a 64-megapixel 2x telephoto lens, and a 12-megapixel wide-angle camera. It's a pretty impressive setup, and it should make for some great photos and videos. However, tipster Yogesh Brar disputes this rumor and instead claims that the phone will have a 50-megapixel main camera, 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor, and 10-megapixel telephoto camera. Either way, we should expect some improvements over the Galaxy Z Fold 4's camera setup. All in all, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 sounds like it's going to be an impressive device. From the rumored specs and features, it seems like Samsung is focusing on refining the already great design of the Galaxy Z Fold line. And with Google reportedly entering the foldable phone market this year, we can't wait to see what Samsung has up its sleeve to stay ahead of the competition. But wait a second, there's a rumor regarding S Pen too, and you're going to get disappointed. According to a report from ET News, Samsung has decided against adding a dedicated slot for the accessory on the phone, which means we'll have to keep searching for our lost pens in the depths of our bags. We have to admit, we're a little disappointed. The Galaxy Z Fold 5 is the perfect device for stylus input, and we were really hoping Samsung would finally give us a dedicated slot. But alas, it seems like the company had to make some tough decisions. ET News claims that Samsung chose to skip the S Pen slot because it would have made the foldable thicker and affected the internal space. We understand that Samsung is always trying to make their devices as slim and compact as possible, but we can't help but feel a little let down. On the bright side, the Galaxy Z Fold 5 is still shaping up to be an incredible device. With its rumored Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset, 108-megapixel camera, and IP68 water and dust resistance, this foldable phone is sure to turn heads. And who knows, maybe Samsung will surprise us and add an S Pen slot in the future. We'll just have to keep our fingers crossed and our pens close by. Lastly, the question on everyone's mind, how much will the Galaxy Z Fold 5 cost? Well, we don't have any concrete information on that just yet, but we can make some educated guesses based on past pricing trends. Both the Z Fold 3 and Z Fold 4 were priced at $1,799 when they first hit the market. So, we don't expect Samsung to lower the price tag for the Z Fold 5, and we certainly don't think they'll be raising it any higher. So, we already know what to expect from the Galaxy Z Fold 5 in terms of specs and features, but what about what we want from it? As much as we're excited about what the new foldable device will bring, we can't help but make a wish list for it. First and foremost, we want to see improvements in the durability department. We've seen some issues with previous foldable devices, including the Z Fold 4, which had a tendency to develop creases over time. We want the Z Fold 5 to be more resilient, so we can use it without worrying about its longevity. We also hope that Samsung adds an S Pen slot to the Z Fold 5. We've been waiting for this feature for a while, and it would be a shame if Samsung decides against it. Imagine being able to use the S Pen on the Z Fold 5's large screen. It would be a game changer. Another thing we'd like to see is improved battery life. With all the powerful features the Z Fold 5 is expected to have, a longer-lasting battery would be a lifesaver. We don't want to be constantly looking for an outlet to charge our phones. And of course, we want the camera to be top-notch. The rumored 108-megapixel main shooter and 64-megapixel 2x telephoto lens sound great, but we hope that the Z Fold 5 also has some improvements in low-light performance. Overall, we're excited to see what the Galaxy Z Fold 5 has in store for us. It has the potential to be a game-changer in the world of smartphones, and we hope that Samsung delivers on our wish list. Thanks for tuning in, folks. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. We'll keep you updated on all the latest rumors and leaks, so be sure to stay tuned for more. And don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.